So good afternoon YouTube, and this video is going to be the last one that I take on the 500X. It's going on to a new owner this afternoon. I'm just taking it for an MOT, which I'm fairly confident it's going to pass, you know, being a Honda and all that. And yeah, I'm moving on to a Motor Guzzi V85, which I've already been down and test drove, and the video is already on the channel. And I was really taken with it. I must admit, I've always quite liked the look of the V85, the styling, and they've kind of like now reached the kind of price range where I can justify one. And in the future, I'm going to be taking pillions on the bike, well, a lot more often this year, I think. So I'm looking for something a bit more suited for that kind of riding. And you know, the V85 came up at the right time at the right place. So yeah, I mean, it's good by Honda, and that's absolutely no sort of criticism of the 500X at all. It's been an absolutely brilliant bike. You know, I can harp on about the way it handles, the brakes and everything else, and it really does punch way above its weight for what it is. It's a really capable machine, but I just wanted something with a bit more pillion comfort, and I'm going to be doing a bit more sort of motorway and higher speed miles, so I just wanted something that could cope with that a bit more. Yeah, two up, so that's what I decided to do, go for the Guzzi V85, and we'll see how that progresses. And as you can see, it's a typical spring day in the UK. The sky's looking threatening, so who knows, we could get rained on, we might not. There's blue sky behind me, and unfortunately the grey skies and the big black clouds all look like they're in front of me, but we'll see. So we're just leaving the little village where I live in the south of the UK, and heading out towards a town called Shaftesbury, where the motorcycle shop is that's going to do the MOT. It's quite a picturesque part of the country. Apparently it's just appeared in the Daily Telegraph's top 10 list of places to live in the southwest of the UK, so that'll bump the house prices up a bit, I expect. Well, I hope I've got my camera at kind of the right angle. I think I have. Hope it's not pointing too far up in the air, but we'll see when we come to do the footage. Never mind. So I've actually sold the bike to one of my longest friends, a friend called Andy. I've known him since I was about 10, so yeah, that's 45 years. That's a bit sobering. And he always had bikes. We had bikes together as teenagers and into our 20s, and when the families and everything came along, he had to sort of give it up. But you know, now all the kids are grown up, he's thinking about getting back into it, and I have to say I think he's made the right choice, obviously, because it's my bike. But nevertheless, you know, I think a 500X for a returning motorcyclist after a few years out is a really good choice. You know, they're a really neutral handling bike, really predictable, nice and reliable, not overly powerful, but they've you know, they've got the ability to keep up with motorway traffic speeds, certainly below the legal limit, and they'll show a clean pair of heels to most things you're likely to encounter on the road. Unfortunately, my garage isn't big enough just to have as many bikes, you know, as I'd like, but there we go. First world problems and all that. Oh, there's a bit of a side wind there. Definitely tell the weather's coming in from the west. Oh, here comes a few spots of rain. Oh, there's some big splats of rain now. Hopefully, going this way, we'll be riding out of it, but we're going to get wet nevertheless. Oh no, we're not going to be riding out of it. In fact, we're riding into it. Oh, that's not looking good over there. Oh well, I've got my wallies on, that's all we can do, isn't it? Oh, what's this guy doing? He's slowing down for no apparent... Oh, he is turning off. Oh, that's proper raining now. Come on, Merlin jacket, don't fail me now. Oh, that is proper raining over there, look. I don't know if you can see that. I expect the camera is just covered in water. I was hoping I was going to get the bike over to Andy's in sort of a clean state, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to be plastered by the time we get there. Sorry, Andy, but it'll have a brand new MOT literally to the day. So what can I say on the 500X? I've ridden it about 7,000 miles in all weathers, through summer and winter, and it's been completely and utterly reliable. The whoa, drive on the left. Maintenance, I've had to change the oil once, but not because it's hit the manufacturer's schedule, because I just like to sort of change the oil every sort of 5,000 miles. The only time I've had to adjust the drive chain is when the wheel came out to have a new tyre fitted. It's a bit of a queue of cars. Don't know what else to say really. It's if I had one criticism of the bike, it's the headlight, which is barely adequate. And this is the 2019 with the LED headlight. It's not great, especially if this was a wet, rainy night. Riding at sort of 50-60 miles an hour is well, a challenge, let's put it that way. So I definitely recommend having some auxiliary lights fitted, which is one of the first things I did, and they make an absolute world of difference. Oh, right. So we got let's see if I can clean the camera lens. I think that's better. Let's give that a bit of a switch. Is that any better? Hopefully that's still working. Camera's still recording. Oh, it started raining again, so it's going to get covered, but never mind. Yeah, that's the only real criticism I got of the bike, is the headlight. Everything else is really good. As I say, it's just really changing it, because I've got a new lady, and she's expressing a real interest in going on the back of the bike, and I think the 500, certainly if we were going to go any distance, I've got absolutely no doubt that it would do it. I just think there's more comfortable ways of doing it. So that's the only reason for the change, really. So I'm picking up the new Guzzi tomorrow at SP Motorcycles in Exeter. I'm hoping the weather is going to be a little bit better than this. Whoops, on the way back, pretty potholes everywhere. So I would like to video sort of picking the bike up and riding it home. But you know, we're at the mercy of the great British climate, which is unpredictable at the best of times. Now, the start of the week today was supposed to be sunny, and gradually just watched the weather deteriorate the closer we got to the weekend. So that's a kind of story that's familiar to every motorcyclist in the whole of the UK, I think. As is the state of the roads. You know, they are getting positively dangerous. The state of deterioration. So just coming up into Shaftesbury now, climbed up the hill on the A350, and there we go. Oh, you can't see the view because of the hedge. Oh, there's a lot of rain over there. Yeah, well, there we go. So we're just coming up to the industrial estate now, and we'll rejoin the action once the MOT's done, I think.